Good morning. My name is Henry Chidgey, and this is my Wednesday morning memo of November 24th, 2021. I'm a leadership coach and mentor. I help owners and executive leaders develop their teams to grow their business so that you have more time, more results, and more money. I'm currently expanding my business and I'm offering for a limited time a free 1-hour coaching session with me personally by Zoom. I am confident you will love having a full hour with me to focus on yourself. Afterwards, if you would like to continue the coaching, we can discuss that, and you will also have firsthand knowledge of how my coaching works for my clients so that you will feel comfortable and confident referring me to others. Today, I'm going to talk about the relationship between ownership, responsibility, and accountability. Ownership, responsibility, and accountability are key characteristics of high-performing teams. It's no wonder that so many businesses I work with list these characteristics in their core values. Yet I also find very few companies or organizations who really understand what it truly means and who live these values in their day-to-day operations. Why is accountability such a high priority in most businesses? When we don't hold ourselves and others accountable, we get into the habit of leniency. If it's allowed to happen once, it becomes a little more acceptable for it to happen a second time. Tolerating missed deadlines or targets eventually become commonplace, and people learn that the real deadline is a week after the published one, that being 2 or 5 or 10 minutes late for a meeting is the norm, and missing a target is okay. So how can we increase accountability in business? Well, let's first talk about what accountability is. In order for accountability to become entrenched in the workplace, there needs to be constant discussion about what it means. Ownership is about taking the initiative to do the right thing. It's about taking the bull by the horns, driving the process, and not assuming it is someone else's responsibility. Accountability is about follow-through, getting done what you say you would get done without reminders and prompting. It's about recognizing that your team and your customers are depending on the results of your work and not letting them down. It's about openness, proactive, and honest communication, and keeping everyone informed on the status of your commitments because you understand that your work impacts on their ability to meet their own commitments. It's the very basis of trust, without which a high-performing team just can't operate. It's also about leading from the front. Accountability starts at the top. When the leaders of the company can stand up and be counted on, when they lead by example, they visibly demonstrate their expectations of their teams. Business leaders lose the most respect when poor performance isn't dealt with and poor performers are able to continue without repercussion. A lack of accountability needs to have consequences, and those consequences need to be consistently applied. On the other side of that statement, accountability also has positive consequences that need to be celebrated and rewarded. Be transparent with your team, show the numbers. By sharing the key metrics in the business, leaders demonstrate commitment to the result and communicate a clear expectation to other team members. It also creates healthy workplace competition, where recognition is a positive consequence of accountability, and missing a goal that is openly shared will encourage the team, not just the individual, but the team, to ensure that it doesn't happen again. Eliminate blame, excuses, and denial. Being accountable does not mean you will never fail. It simply means you take responsibility for mistakes, avoid finding excuses or someone else to blame, apologize for the goal not being met, fix whatever it was, and learn from that. I refer to this process as root cause, action plan, and by when. What is the root cause? What is your action plan to get back on target? By when will that be accomplished? An accountable work environment leads to trust, high performance, improved team morale, increased job satisfaction, and ultimately an increase in your bottom line. It's time to stop paying lip service to these core values and to start demonstrating them in every aspect of your business life. Thanks for listening today, and go out and be the leader your team and you want. Leadership really does matter. Thank you. Bye-bye.